India successfully launches its first dedicated navigation satellite using the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, ISRO's workhorse. The PSLV rocket carries the satellite from Sriharikota.
Rescue operations nearing completion in Uttarakhand. All stranded from Badrinath evacuated. 500 more to be evacuated from Pithoragarh.
Uttarakhand Chief Minister Vijay Bahuguna announces rehabilitation measures. Authority to be set up to oversee rehabilitation and reconstruction works.
President appoints Dr. K.K. Paul as Governor of Meghalaya. National capital Andaman and Nicobar Islands and Puducherry gets 3 new Lieutenant Governors.
Major push to e-governance at the grassroots level as government decides to put in a mobile phone-based access system for government services in 339 out of the 620 districts by March next year.
In Jammu and Kashmir, a Jawan of state police and 2 militants killed in an encounter at Tral in Pulwama district after a joint search operation of security forces and state police.
CBI is set to file its first charge sheet in the Ishrat Jahan case by the 4th of July before the Gujarat High Court. CBI seeks more security for investigating officer from the centre and the Maharashtra governments.
Tata Sons Anil Ambani's Reliance Capital and Kumar Mangalam Birla Group among 26 companies applying for license to open banks. India Post IFCI also among applicants. Deadline for new applications expired yesterday as per RBI guidelines.
Diesel price hiked by 50 paise per litre from today. This is the 6th increase in rates this year. Diesel in Delhi will cost 50.84 rupees per litre.
GOM on disinvestment to meet in New Delhi to decide on the base price for 4.01% stake sale of Hindustan Copper Limited. Likely to hit markets on July 3rd.
External Affairs Minister Salman Khurshid arrives in Brunei Darussalam for a series of high-level ministerial meetings with ASEAN. Crucial economic and security issues of the region high on the agenda.
Massive blow to Suresh Kalmari as he loses polls for post of President of the Asian Athletics Association AAA on his home turf, Pune.
In Egypt, the main opposition bloc rejects talks with President Mohamed Morsi. The army gives feuding politicians 48 hours to resolve the crisis. Huge protests across Egypt demanding President Morsi's resignation. At least 16 killed.
In Iraq, at least 33 killed in 2 different suicide bombings. Both attacks struck in Diyala province. First attack on a religious hall and the other in a cafe.
Russian President Vladimir Putin voices solidarity with the United States over Edward Snowden, says he was not welcome in Russia if he could not stop harming the American partner.
In US, fast-moving wildfire kills 19 firefighters, spreading over to 8,400 acres. Losses dubbed as one of the worst wildfire disasters in history.
The UN mission takes over command of African peacekeeping force in Mali. The mission will be the world body's 3rd largest with 12,600 soldiers and policemen.
Former President of Pakistan, Pervez Musharraf, set to be produced before the Anti-Terrorism Court in Rawalpindi in Benazir Bhutto assassination case. Pakistani investigative agency FIA had earlier named Musharraf as the main accused.
And in sports, defending champion Serena Williams crashes out of the Wimbledon. The five-time champion loses to German Sabine Lisicki in the fourth round.
India to take on Sri Lanka in the third game of the Tri-Series in Jamaica today. The two sides clash for the 142nd time in ODIs. India have 76 wins, while Sri Lanka have only 53 victories.